Hello YouTube, my name is FrostyMate and welcome back to the 9th episode of our AdventureQuest Worlds Fresh Start series. As you can see on screen right now, I'll be doing my first ever live stream on Saturday 19th of August, 4 PM server time. I hope you can join me. We're going to be doing lots of various different things. I'm hoping to maybe do some rep grinding, farming, some Nulgath things maybe, some player versus player, all these sort of things. All these things that you can help out if you would like to do so. But as you can see, we are doing some Nulgath farming. I know a few people have suggested to do this, and it's quite time consuming, to do this sort of style of Nulgath farming, because when you're playing as a low level, having to sort of go to these bosses, all these different areas, you don't hit as much as what a level 85 would. So yeah, it does take a little bit of time, especially because at the beginning of this I was a non-member, and I was having to go to Miltonia's Secret to kill the Dark AKs, or however you want to call them, and that was very time consuming because I don't have all the pieces to go through all the rooms, like the bath hair and things like that. I only had the Hydra scale and the chain from the first Chaos Lord, which I don't think you can. I don't think you can even get through the first door. So I had to like go to people. Sorry, and sometimes they wouldn't be where like a Dark AK would be. So it was a bit time consuming, but nevertheless, we did manage to do quite a few turn-ins. We've got loads of materials. Oh, and also with the contest winners, or the submissions, it's not really a contest, because everybody's winning, but they will be in the end of the video, so stay tuned for those, or stay in the video so you get to see those at the end. Thank you for all those who did submit. They were all really cool, and I can't wait to do the next one. So anyway, on to the video. Now, I am now a member. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll be on Discord. You'll see that I am actually a member now. I did purchase 3 months, which is really cool, which means I got the new, or the latest, I forget what it's called, it's like Shadow something, and you get these weapons and the armour. Basically it's just the August upgrade package, and it's quite nice. I don't have a lot of things to go with it because I don't really have much in my inventory at all, to be honest. But yeah, we managed to get that, so it makes the Nulgath farming a lot more easier. And it means that we can now buy or farm the Sword of Nulgath, get the Nulgath larvae, so I don't have to rely on other people, which is really cool. So that will speed up the farming a lot in general. And we did manage to get, as I said previously, a lot of materials. Not quite enough to get a Juggernaut item, unfortunately. We're still waiting on the non-member voucher. And I heard, or I actually spoke to I Am Don Sword, the really cool, really insane farmer, and he said that it takes about 200 turn-ins to get the non-member voucher. So he was giving me a bit of information on how to get the Void High Lord if I were to ever go for that. He's a really cool guy actually. He really nice and friendly. Like I said, sorry for all these questions and that, but he said, don't worry about it, it's cool. So thank you for all that information. I'll definitely be trying to get the Void High Lord now because I know how to do it. Maybe I'll try and get it on my main first though, because I don't have it on my main account yet. And it would be quite cool to show my main account at some point. I know that I haven't yet, and I know that there are some people that have asked to see it. I'm just trying to find the right time to do so. It will be soon, don't worry. I will eventually show them off my main account. But I think as soon as I start, or as soon as I show my main account, I'll probably end up playing him a bit more. And that's not the idea, or I guess because I'm limited to how much time I can play AdventureQuest Worlds, I don't really want to be playing on my main account because you have subscribed to see the Fresh Start series. Unless I start a different series on my main account. I'm not too sure, but I do have a week off next week. And I will be doing a lot more progress, so maybe that would be a good time to maybe do some new video ideas, or just like new episodes on the Fresh Start series, more live streams. I'm looking forward to the live streaming, to be fair. I just need to figure out how to actually do it and what I need to do, but I am really looking forward to doing it, because then I'll be able to play with you guys. I know that there has been a lot of comments in the description, or not the description, sorry, the comment section, asking about if if I'm free to play with them and if they want to do a video with me and stuff like that. So hopefully being able to live stream will allow those people to help me or join me whilst playing AdventureQuest Worlds. I might be trying to go for the Blade of Ore as well. I didn't say that previously, but I really want to get the Blade of Ore, so maybe I might just do a stream where some people can help me out, or if they want to come they can. We can go to, I think he's called Dijin or something like that, and try and take on him, or he's not actually called Dijin, but that's like Dijin, that's the name of the map, but I think you know what I'm on about. And hopefully we can take him on and actually get the runes, which would be good. So if you want to help me with that, you can. I'll definitely be like, I don't know, it's hard to like justify, because if I were to like stay in one room, and there's maybe 30 people watching, not all of those 30 people will be able to go in the same room, because obviously there's limitations to how many people can go in one room. So maybe I might have to like switch it up every hour or something like that to allow the other people to help me. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm not sure either how long the live stream is going to last. But 4 PM server time is my 9 PM, so I'm guessing maybe 2-3 hours. Will be cool anyway, regardless. So hopefully you guys can join. I know this is a bit off topic, but it's still AdventureQuest Worlds related, so don't worry. But this is like the first time I've ever been on Twitter, and I have to admit, like, there's a lot of interaction and a lot of posts about Talk Like a Pirate Day, and it gets me wondering if Talk Like a Pirate Day maybe 2 or 3 years ago was the same as what it is today, because when I'm on Twitter and I'm scrolling through the news feed, I see a lot of people like designing their own naval commanders and asking Alina and other artists for their opinions on it and if they can get it into the game. And I never really knew it was like that. I knew that there was some community artists that I was aware of, and but I didn't realise how many there were and how many like different arts and different pieces of art they would submit into the suggestion forms, and just to Alina and other Artix Entertainment artists in general. And it's just crazy to see like the amount of talent there is, and they don't even work for the actual company. I know that there's the latest event with the dragons. The Plague Knight set was made by somebody, I forget his name, but I really like that armour, it's really nice, and that came because he showed it to Alina, and Alina was like, yeah, we're going to do it. So it's actually really cool how Artix Entertainment apply community submissions, because it really gets the community involved, and it's a really nice thing to see, because I know that a lot of games don't really do that. So yeah, it's just a bit of a random discussion there, but it's really cool to see like other community artists doing their own sort of designs, and I would be like so happy if maybe like if I were to do a design and it got put into the game. Like, that's like an achievement of your life, do you know what I mean? Like, especially if it's a game that you really like, it's for somebody to say, yeah, okay, we're going to put your art into a game that's played by thousands of people every day. I think that's a great achievement. But as you can see now, we're just at boxes, farming some cubes to get some tainted gems, and as you can see, we're almost at the 500 or 300 mark now. I think it's 500, I'm pretty sure it's 500, but I can't see because the screen's actually really small whilst I'm doing this voiceover. I'm pretty sure it's 500 though. You can see actually in the screen now, if you look to the bottom right, it says recording or something like that, and that's because I was actually doing this on my MacBook at work. It was in my lunch break, and I thought, what can I do in my lunch break? And I was like, oh no, I know, let's go on to AdventureQuest Worlds, install some random software recording app on the App Store, and yeah, that's what I did for the whole hour, just farmed some cubes, and I got a fair few, to be honest. I can't remember exactly how much, but we can see there that I just got 500, and then this is just like a separate one, maybe the next day, I think. Or it might have even been in the same day, I'm not entirely sure, because it was farmed or recorded a couple of weeks ago now. But the main thing is we have enough to get the Juggernaut item of Nulgath, and I'm not entirely sure which one I'm going to get yet. It's either the Reavers or the Phoenix Blade. I'm still thinking about it, because if I were to get the Reavers, then I'd be able to get that Avoid Avenge Scythe, but if I get the Crystal Phoenix Blade, then I get the Crystal Phoenix Blade. You know, it's one of the nicest Juggernaut items in my opinion. So yeah, I'm still deciding. Maybe you guys can help me out on what I should do. But just before I end this video, before I go, this person, I forget how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry man, but there was a comments in below, I think it's Zyri or something like that, and he said that I should get the Soul Stealer armour, and I did actually. It was actually a really nice shout, so thank you for that, and it only cost 20 diamonds as well, so really good offer. But here are the submissions. Sorry that the quality may not be that great. It's quite difficult actually to edit the pictures. I asked if I could have like a black background, but I think it'd be better off for next time if we just have a black background like that. Saminoid. Sorry if I've just butchered your name there, because it was actually quite difficult to edit the pictures, as this is, you know, I'm quite new to Adobe Premiere, which is the editing software that I use, and yeah, it was pretty difficult to actually edit the pictures, so maybe if we do something different next time. But I'm going to let the video roll out. I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy, please subscribe for more, like and comment down below any suggestions you may have, and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully you can join me in the live stream on Saturday, and yeah, I'll see you soon.